is kinda snuffy, cold chill up your spine. You'll get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight.
Howdy there, I'm Matt McKinley and we're burning daylight.
In the saddle till the job's done right.
Welcome to Burnin' Daylight, the only podcast for the working cowboy. All right, welcome back, Daylight Burners. Better week this year, this week betting football. Jake and I both did pretty good this week, so we're not completely full of shit, and I feel good about that.
Not completely.
Not completely full of shit. So let's see. We'll pop up. We got the NFL score. I guess we'll cover college football real quick. I didn't do good at all. CSU and Florida State made me I won a little bit on them, but everything else I did a bunch of parlays and got fucked on all of them. So
I was doing a lot of over unders. Took the under on Oregon CU 70.5. Seemed pretty easy. I didn't think Colorado was going to do shit. I took over on Oklahoma State, Iowa State, which was at 36.5, which seemed criminally low.
how did that end up?
Is 27-34. So
oh shit,
pretty damn easy. Yeah.
I almost took that too, and then I was like, I my gut was right there with you, but also I was like, I don't know a damn thing about either one of those teams. So I was like, I'll save it for NFL.
Yeah, I know they move the ball a little bit.
You would think so.
It's really low, yeah.
Okie State's usually pretty high flying offense. I mean, it's Big 12. Like, there's no defense in the Big 12. And
yeah.
So yeah, I bet CSU to cover. I think they were at like 3.5. And
you want me to go the rest of
it? Let's see here. I got the college scores, I guess. Right.
So let's see. The other one I took a parlay on Cal Washington. I took the over at 56.5 and Washington minus 20.5. Final was 59-32.
Nice.
Yeah. I took a little flyer on ASU because they were at plus 5,000. But then I hedged at halftime and got USC minus 12.5.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a wash on that one.
I almost bet Texas to cover because they were like, I think 21 was a spread on that or something like. Maybe it wasn't. It seemed low, anyways. I almost took that. Florida State, I had them, and I think I got them at 2.5, so they just barely covered. And then CSU was, I think 3.5, and they ended up winning by a touchdown maybe.
Yeah, I forget the final.
I forget what it was, but it was enough to cover. I almost took them straight up, and I should have. It was like plus 150 or 140 something on the money line, but yeah, oh well. I'm gonna bet very sparingly on college. I gotta get into a rhythm before I go very heavy on college. So I did the first week just because football was back, and then I've kind of just dabbled here and there. That's kind of that's where I'm at in college.
I've been messing around with over and unders. And that's about it.
Yeah, I think I might do that for a handful of games this week. I'm not gonna throw anything out too much on the upcoming college games. We'll cover that after we recap the NFL here real quick. So, um, where are we at? Thursday, I took uh, I took a 6 point teaser. So it had San Francisco was 10.5 on the line start, and so I took them down to 4.5, and the over under down to uh 50. I took took the over under up to 50. I took the under, so that hit, and then I had a little parlay that didn't, little same game parlay that didn't hit. So
I took a parlay under in San Francisco money line. Hit at plus 127.
hell yeah, that's not a that was a pretty easy pick. They're like Giants are terrible. They're
Yeah,
not
and San
good.
Francisco's got a good D.
Yeah, so it was that was pretty easy bet. So
And Thursday
um
nights are usually a little bit lower scoring. Short week for everyone.
mhm,
Usually tended to be
yeah.
the under for me last year worked really well.
Yeah. Yeah, under is a pretty good bet a lot of the times in the NFL. Just like yeah, there I don't know. Unless you're, Dolphins Broncos obviously, cuz Jesus. That was a track meet.
uh,
But I won twice on the Broncos. I took Miami at -6. And then I think it was like 8 minutes left in the game, and it was 63-20, and the over was 89.5. I was like, fuck it, they're gonna score again, and they yeah. So that at 90, the over
nice.
hit at 90. I never thought I'd see that on a on an NFL game.
I took them over at 48 and then parlayed with Dolphins minus 6.5. Pretty easy
Nice,
win there.
yeah. Um, so that last year I bet the under on the Broncos, and I bet them to cover just about every week, and that hit. But their defense looks like booty this year, so either stay away from the Broncos or bet them to not cover, because they're bad. They really don't
Yeah.
look good. Um, they're playing the Bears this week. That's that's like the worst matchup
That's
watching wise. Ugh,
absolutely.
it's gross.
I don't know if I want to
Absolutely
bet that
gross.
one, honestly.
I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look and see what the lines are, but Titans Browns, I can't remember if I bet this one or not. Um
Looks like I did not.
um hmm,
Yeah, I
I
stayed
don't
away from that one.
I think I did too. So I don't remember what the line was, but I just maybe did I hit the under? I thought I thought about it and then didn't. So
With Chubb out, like I just kind of want to stay away from it.
yeah. Yeah, their defense is good though. I mean,
And Ford looked okay.
yeah. Yeah, he did. They're kind of remind me of like the Broncos last year, except they might actually win a few games. Just
Right.
not much on offense, but a really stout defense. Um, let's see, Falcons, Lions. I bet the Lions to cover. They were at 5.5, I believe. No, they were at -3. So yeah, they covered easily. Hit that one.
Yeah, I took
Uh,
Lions minus 3.
nice. Packers Saints. I did not bet this one. I had the under, and then for some reason it I didn't bet it. I had intended it to, but it didn't.
I took Packers minus 2.
Nice.
Motherfucker. Bad beat there.
That sucks. Yeah, I even had because I was just putting $10 on it, and I had it in the little box, but it didn't bet for some reason, and then of course the game market changed, so I just stayed away from it. Chargers Vikings. That I think I bet the over at 54, 50, 53.5. So I lost that one by 2
I
points.
stayed away.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I thought for sure they'd hit the over, and they damn near did. But so I lost that one. Patriots Jets. I had New England at -2.5.
Nice.
Yeah.
I took the under at 36.5.
Nice. Yeah, so I took New England at -2.5. That hit. I had him in another parlay, but that I think Indy fucked me and Baltimore. Well, that it was Indy, Baltimore, and Jacksonville. I retract my praise for Jacksonville for earlier in this season. I was wrong on that. I thought they might be pretty good this year, and they don't look at all. Bills, Commanders. That one I can't remember.
I took them at -6.5.
Okay. I think I stayed away from that one. Yeah, that Bills look good. Commanders did not. I'm pretty sure I bet that, but I can't find it here on my picks. Maybe I didn't. Guess I didn't. Texans Jaguars. I lost on this one too. That I had Jags at -7.5, and yeah, they got their ass kicked. It looks like.
I took the over at 44.
Nice, good call. Yeah, sometimes that over under is where you need to go. Colts Ravens. I took Ravens at -7.5. Lost in OT.
I did not bet that one.
Or no, I guess it was fourth quarter. Yeah, those are two teams I'm gonna probably stay away from for a while. I don't know what they are.
I don't really either.
It's I thought the Ravens should be pretty good. I thought the Colts were kind of gonna be kind of dog shit, and yeah, I don't know what those teams are. So
yeah, I agree.
I don't know how to bet them. Seahawks Panthers. I bet this one, and what did I have? I had Seahawks -4.5. That hit. I almost took the over. I forget what the over under was, but it was like 54 or something. So that one would have hit.
Didn't bet on that one.
Yeah, the Bears Chiefs. That's total domination. The Chiefs. I took the Chiefs at 12.5, and that
Same
hit
here.
easily.
Yep.
Apparently Taylor Swift is now a Chiefs fan, and
I guess so.
The internet's all up in arms about it. Okay. Cowboys fucked me too. They but it's good to see the Cowboys do what the Cowboys do. Just start off with a bunch of hype and then take a big old turd to what I thought was the worst team in the league, but I think the Bears are squarely in the Broncos might be there too. Honestly,
they just got beat by 54's fan.
Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, so I had the Cowboys at -12. Yeah, and they got beat by the Cardinals. So
I laid off that one.
I should have. So I'll be staying off the Cowboys for a little bit and until I see what the fuck they're gonna do. Steelers, I cleaned up on this game. I took the under at 43.5. And then the Broncos, I took I
I
won twice on them.
I took Raiders minus 2.5.
Nice.
Didn't really work out.
Then I had a couple prop bets. So I had it was TJ Watt with over a half sack, Minka Fitzpatrick with over 4.5 tackles that hit at plus 171. And then I did Najee Harris over 48.5, TJ Watt over a half sack, Devontae Adams over 6.5 receptions, and Pittsburgh plus 3, and that hit at plus 975. So that was a nice little parlay to end Sunday.
Solid.
Yeah, I can't complain about that one. And then here we are on for Monday. This week. And I didn't do so hot on Monday.
What was the Monday games?
We had Philly at Tampa Bay. I did win.
I covered at 12.5, I think, on Philly.
Yeah, I had Philly at -5. So that hit.
Oh no, you're right. I got him at maybe 4.5.
I also bet the over. I had a prop that didn't hit, and then I took I guess it was a 6-point teaser. I had the Rams +9, Philly plus a half, over 39 for LA, and over 38 for Tampa Philly, and none of the overs hit. So
I took the over on the Rams Bengals.
yeah, I took that straight up too, and yeah, so wasn't a great Monday night, but overall pretty damn good week. I ended up up quite a bit. So
Same here.
awesome. Let's see. We'll switch back over to college for this upcoming week. Let's see. We got Friday. We got Utah going to Oregon State. That's we got Oregon State -3.5. Overs at 44.5. I don't know much about those teams. Oregon State's a tough place to play though, so I don't know enough about those to bet.
I'll have to come back to that one. I don't know. I'd lean maybe Utah and the over.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't Oregon State have that? Their quarterback was at Clemson last year. That Hawaiian.
I don't even know, man.
I think I saw that.
I have to look this up before I put anything down on it.
Yeah, I said I'm just, if there's something that look like Penn State at Northwestern, Penn State -27. I don't know, that's a lot of points. Over and under at 46. I might take the over on that. Maybe. USC at CU. USC -21.5. Over under at 73. USC has no defense, right?
No.
CU has no defense. So CU might be able to put some points up on them, but 21.5. I think I'm done betting on CU this year. For a little while anyways. I might. It's still, that's a lot of points, 73. I could see it hitting though on the over, but I think I'll stay away from that game. Let's see,
I think so
Florida,
as well. And
Florida,
even
Kentucky.
whatever their wide receiver cornerback says he wants to play for Colorado. So
if he's in,
it changes it a bit.
yeah, I could see
So
them covering.
it might be a good time now to take that 21.5.
Yeah, because if he does play, then that line's gonna drop to like maybe 14.5, something like that.
Yeah, but I don't
Uh,
know. Yeah, we'll
yeah,
see. Who knows? Who knows? But it definitely
yeah,
changes things.
yeah. I still might even stay away from it just because even if he comes back, is he how good's he gonna be? Like, is he gonna? He's still pretty
Right.
banged up, or so I don't know. That's
And honestly, I
um
just feel bad about having to root for CU for anything. So
yeah, I know it. I know it. It's
that like tips me over to staying away.
yeah. Uh Florida at Kentucky. Kentucky's a -1 favorite. Huh? Um
I mean,
I don't know anything about Kentucky. I know Florida beat the shit out of Tennessee, but that's about all I know.
same here.
Um
I mean, Florida. I have Florida my +1.5. It's tempting. They might.
yeah,
I might go there.
it's not a bad bet. Florida's looked pretty good this year, so yeah. Georgia Auburn. Georgia's -14.5. Over under at 46.5. Uh, I mean, Georgia probably covers that, don't they? It's at Auburn though, so yeah.
Yeah, I think they do probably cover.
I would think so, but hell, I don't know. I'm not gonna bet it, but Michigan, Nebraska, Michigan -17.
So I'm
Yeah,
taking my. I'm taking the
yeah,
points there.
yeah. Nebraska's terrible, so yeah,
And obviously, the over's not bad play either.
yeah, 38.5. Yeah, that so far, if I was to bet on a game, that's probably the one I'd bet on. Take Michigan with the points and probably the over. Kansas, Texas. Texas -16.5. Over under at 62.5. Kansas is like kind of good here the last couple of years. That's like kind of come out of nowhere.
Texas looks really good though.
Yeah. And it's at home, so um my gut would say take Texas on this, but also I don't
I,
know. Texas
I
has
think that
been
spread's
known
a
to
little bit too big for me.
yeah. And yeah, Texas is prone to they're bound to lose to somebody stupid.
Yeah,
Um Missouri at Vanderbilt. Mizzou's -13 over under at 54.5. I know Missouri beat K State, but I don't know anything about the rest of those. So you would think Mizzou would probably cover because I think Vanderbilt's terrible, probably, but I don't know.
yeah. My searching's pretty good there.
Yeah. LSU at Ole Miss. LSU's -2.5. Um, I don't know what either of these teams are. Like, I could see that going either way. Probably LSU wins that, but I wonder what their money line is on that. But
I got -142 and 120.
mm, well,
That's a hard one. If anything, I
yeah,
think maybe I'd go on to take the over.
yeah, at 67. Yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably stay away from that game. I don't. Oregon at Stanford. Oregon minus 27. Hammer that. Oregon is really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm taking Oregon here.
Over unders at 61. I mean, Oregon can score 60 by themselves, so I don't. Yeah, I don't know much about Stanford, but I know they're not good. So, yeah, I think Oregon covers that pretty easy.
Same.
Iowa State at Oklahoma. Iowa State's always a spoiler. Like if
I know, I'm thinking about taking Iowa State here at plus with the points.
Yeah, it's they're minus 20 for OU. What's the money line on Iowa State? That might be like a nice little sprinkle.
Plus 800.
Plus 8. I might throw $10 on that just for the hell of it. Because like I say, Iowa State's always a spoiler to somebody in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Notre Dame at Duke. Like Duke's weirdly kind of good as well. And Notre Dame choked again. Notre Dame at 5.5, over under at 52. I might take the over if I was to bet on that game. I don't know how that game goes.
I mean, Notre Dame, their defense looks pretty solid. I mean,
yeah,
they lost, but like it was a low scoring game against a better team than Duke. I think that,
yeah, that's true.
but they might come out and score a bunch of points.
Yeah, that because if I'm thinking right, like Duke kind of slings it around a little bit. So, I don't know. That's a game I'm not going to bet on probably.
Yeah, I agree.
South Carolina at Tennessee. 12 minus 12.5 for Tennessee. Over under at 63.5. That might be a good play, but
I'm staying away.
Yeah. Bama at Mississippi State. Bama's minus 14.5, over under at 46.5. Over. You'd think Bama would cover that, but I don't know. That's another team. I don't know what they are this year either. Yeah, probably the over, but who knows? They also might skunk Mississippi State too, like 30-0 or some shit like that.
Right.
So I don't know. I'll probably stay away from that one. Washington at Arizona. Washington minus 18. Over under at 67.5. Yeah. I don't know anything about Arizona, but Washington's looked pretty damn good. And
Arizona's not bad, but Washington is amazing. Actually, I put a futures in for them to win the title this year, plus 2,000.
Nice. Yeah, I think at minus 18. Yeah, you'd think Washington probably rolls there, but who knows? And then Fresno State's in the top 25. They're playing Nevada, minus 24.5.
It's a huge line.
Yeah. Nevada's 0-4 though, and I don't know what
I don't know how bad Nevada is.
Yeah, I don't either. They 66-14 at USC, lost 33-6 versus Idaho. That's kind of a bad one. but they almost squeaked one out against Kansas, and Kansas is ranked 24 in the country. So
okay.
And then lost at Texas State 35-24. So yeah, I bet you Fresno State covers 24.5, but I'm not going to bet on it. Yeah, no need. There's no reason to bet on that. It's unless you lost your ass early in the day and you're trying to make up some ground. I would. There's no reason to bet that. So yeah, that'll do it for college. I mean the schedule's starting to at least be interesting in college, but
Yeah, definitely.
I still don't. I'm not confident enough to put in too many bets on those. So
I put in a couple there as I might do some like in live betting or something like that, in-game betting.
yeah, that'd probably be kind of what I do. And then NFL, we were discussing earlier. Well, this is our picks as of now. It's a Tuesday night, so a lot can change. So I'll probably put my bets in on like Friday. But as of right now, we got Lions at the Packers, Detroit -1.5, over under at 46. I want to say Detroit wins by a field goal, but it's in Lambeau and it's Detroit.
I'm taking Green Bay. A little bit of a whatever. That's my team.
Yeah, I don't blame you. 46. I don't know if I'm going to go anywhere near the over under. This could, like, Green Bay's got a pretty good defense. Lions haven't been putting up a ton of points this year.
They got a pretty good defense.
Yeah. I could see the under hitting. That might be something to put in a teaser. Like, take the over under up to 52, take the under. And then Detroit, that cross the other way, so it'd be like plus 5.5 or 4.5, I guess, if you took a 6-point teaser. I don't know. I think I bet Detroit with the spread, and maybe go ahead and parlay that with the under. I could see that being a low scoring game.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna pop up the bookie tabs. Sunday we got Falcons at the Jags. Jacksonville -3. Over under at 43.5. I might take Atlanta plus the 3.
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Jacksonville, like I said, I renounce any love that I was giving Jacksonville earlier this season. So I think Atlanta plus the 3. I'll probably stay away from the over under on.
Yeah, same here.
I could see it going either way.
Could be low scoring, but yeah, they could also put up some points. So
yeah, both teams can score if they need to. It seems like, but yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the over under. But I think Atlanta plus 3. The Bengals at the Titans. It's Bengals -2.5. Over under at 41. Burrow didn't look great, but he got the job done.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to stay away from this one. So I figure out what Burrow's going to be this year.
I might take the under in a teaser or something, but yeah, that's kind of a I don't like that spread. Like I just Cincinnati should win that game, but who knows?
Yeah.
Exactly. Steelers at the Texans. Steelers -3. That defense is really good. That offense is not.
The under is probably the only thing I touch here.
Yeah, Houston's put up some points this year, but they haven't seen TJ Watt yet. So, yeah, I think the under is probably a pretty good play. I don't know. I can see the Steelers winning. I don't know if they cover 3 though. You might buy half a point and take the Steelers, but yeah, I think the under is probably a pretty good play. Rams at Colts, gross. I'm not touching that game. It's Colts -1 at home. Over under at 46.5.
I mean, I want to take the Rams here, but like I just don't know. And Richardson's in concussion protocol still.
Oh, is he?
I didn't think I saw him get cleared, so that changes that significantly.
Yeah. Yeah. If he's like, if you can get the Rams +1 right now, and then it turns out he's out with a concussion, that's a hellacious bet. But I don't know.
Then it could go the other way, and you're
yeah, and
you're hurting. So
I don't know. I'm staying away from that game. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. We got Saints -3 over under at 41. This is also kind of a gross game. Is Carr out for?
He got a concussion too, so like, who knows if he's coming back?
Yeah, and
it's Winston if he doesn't, which I honestly kind of think Winston might be better than Carr, but
he might be.
But he also could like go out and throw a bunch of interceptions.
Yeah, well,
3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and
that's kind of how he rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very balanced in the touchdown interception department, just like 1 for 1. Yeah, I'd have to see what I don't know. I don't like that line at all.
If Carr comes back, I think I could take him, but that depends on what they change the line to at that point.
Yeah. But Tampa's looked like okay. Like they looked I mean, they didn't look great against Philly, but Philly's really good too.
Yeah,
so.
No one looks great against Philly.
Yeah. Baker's looked okay. He okay. So I mean, I don't know. I don't like that game. I'm not gonna. We'll see what Carr's doing, but as of right now, I'm gonna steer clear. Washington at Philly. Philly -7.5. Over under at 40.5. I'll take Philly with the points.
I agree.
The over is tempting, but I mean, Buffalo held Washington to 3 this week, so I'm gonna stay away from the over under. But yeah, Philly -7.5. I think that's a pretty solid, safe bet. This will be the game of the week. Miami at Buffalo. Got Buffalo -2.5. I think I take Miami with the points.
I got them at +3. I think I'm going to take that. That over is also really tempting.
Yeah, 53.5 for the over. I'd roll with Miami until proven otherwise. Like I'd take the over, and I think they win outright. They're +125 money line. I might take them. I might just take them straight up.
That's a good bet too, actually.
Yeah. I mean, Buffalo's looked really good since laying a turd on week 1, but Miami looks really fucking good. I mean, they dropped 70.
Insane.
Yeah, video game shit. Yeah, let's see. So Minnesota at Carolina. This is another disgusting game. Got Minnesota minus 3.5 over at 45.
Minnesota minus 3.5 is pretty good. I think I might go
Yeah,
that way.
they should cover that. It's a disgusting game, but yeah, I think Minnesota minus 3.5 should hit. Carolina's got a pretty good defense, but not much on offense. Isn't Andy Dalton starting for him?
Who? Carolina?
For Carolina? Yeah,
It's not Bryce Young?
I think he got hurt or something. I
Oh,
saw on
shoot.
fantasy he was like at the top of the waiver list.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't
so-
see that. So that's a whole different story. I'll have to check on that first.
Yeah, Andy Dalton's always a wild card too. Like he might just like really suck it up, but he could also. I mean, dude can ball every now and then.
I don't know. I think he's like okay at best.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got him projected for 16 points. Yeah, Bryce Young's out with an ankle. Huh. All right, so yeah.
I mean, that
Anyway,
makes me want to go Minnesota either more even.
Yeah, I think Minnesota minus 3.5. I'll stay away from the over under. This is the most disgusting game ever. Broncos at the Bears. Broncos at minus 3.5. Yeah.
Dude, this is awful. I don't want to touch it.
Nope. Kill it with fire. Yeah, I don't want any part of it. Overs at 46. Fuck that. Not even gonna watch it. I'll probably watch it, but I'm not gonna like it. And I'm not gonna bet on it. After this week, I'm betting against the Broncos pretty much all season. But
I think
this one, no.
The only team that's as bad as them.
Yeah. And I don't think Denver can cover 3.5, but I also don't think Chicago can either. So I'm just, I could see this game ending in a tie. You know? And I don't like any of it. So fuck Chicago, fuck Denver. Nope. Nothing. Ravens, Browns. It's in Cleveland. Cleveland minus 3. Overs at 41. That under is pretty tempting.
It is, but they put up points last week.
That's true. And until Baltimore lost to Indy, I like the plus 3 looks good too. But
I just don't. Yeah, I don't understand either of these teams.
Yep, it's another. This is a disgusting game with slightly better teams. It seems like, you know.
I mean, I'd say they're probably.
I don't want to.
Middle of the road teams at worst.
Yeah. But I don't want to call them good teams either because they haven't shown that they're good either. Like they should be better than they are, it seems like, but I don't like anything about that game either. The spread, the over, I don't like it all, any of it. Raiders at the Chargers. So this will be a Raiders home game for the most part. What do we got? Raiders plus 6. Chargers should cover 6, but I don't know. I don't trust the Chargers. Over at 48.
The Raiders got the potential to go off too.
Yeah. Maybe the over. I don't know. I might take that in the teaser. Take it down to pick 'em for the Chargers, and then over at 42. That I might think about that, but
I think I'm gonna stay away. Maybe like game time decision on that one.
yeah,
So
that might be like a
$5-10 here or there.
Yeah, that might be like a live line somewhere.
Yeah,
But
see how someone comes out hot or something.
yeah, because yeah, I don't like 6 is a lot of points for the Chargers, but also yeah, I don't like that game. Patriots at the Cowboys. Cowboys minus 6.5. Overs at 43.5. I'm gonna stay away from the Cowboys because I don't know what they are. I thought their defense was really good, and then Arizona put points up on them.
I think I'm gonna take Cowboys minus 7, which I'm sure is gonna bite me, but whatever.
I want to maybe take the over, but I don't know. I'm gonna stay away from that game. I don't like the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away. Cardinals at the Niners. Niners minus 14. Overs at 44.
It's too big of a spread for me.
I think so too. But it's the card. I'm not betting the Cardinals.
Exactly.
The overs at 44. I might take the under on that. Especially if they, if the Niners, that kind of their game plan is get up big early and then just grind it out. And I could see them doing exactly that, getting up getting up 21-3 or some shit like that, and then just fucking holding onto the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think they can do that too.
Yeah, they can have a 10-minute drive pretty easy. Yeah, I'll probably bet the under on that. But
all right.
Yeah, 14's too big of a spread. Even like I won't be surprised if San Fran covers, but that's just a lot of points.
Yeah, especially in the NFL.
Yeah. Chiefs at the Jets. Chiefs minus 9.5. Overs at 42. Give me the Chiefs with the points. The Jets they're not gonna put up any points. It's not gonna take much for Kansas City to win by 10.
Yeah, they look really good now.
Yeah.
Kelsey coming back changes that offense.
Yeah,
significantly.
I don't think I'll do anything with the total. Because Kansas City could score 42 by themselves, but they can also get out to a big lead and just kind of coast. They're kind of known as a lazy team too. Like they don't.
Well, I don't think the Jets are gonna be able to put up much points anyway. So
no, so it'll be like a San Francisco situation where they just just dink and dunk it, just take time off the clock. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Kansas City with the points, and that's probably it. Might check what the prop bets are for anytime touchdown for Travis Kelce. I'm sure they're not great, but that guy's always good for a touchdown, it seems like.
Yeah.
So that's the Sunday night game is Chiefs at the Jets. Mondays Seahawks at the Giants.
Woof.
They're giving the Giants a -1.5 at home. Give me Seattle.
Dude, let me get Seattle plus 1.5 all day.
Yeah. I'm putting that in right now. not waiting until Friday on that one. That's going in, and I may bet even more on that because that seems like a lock. The Giants, fucking terrible. Over at 47. Yeah. Plus 101 for Seattle to win straight up. I'm but 25 on that. That's my lock of the week. There's Seattle plus 1.5.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Seattle wins that probably by 7, if not more. I mean,
I don't see that being close at all.
No, isn't Saquon hurt too?
I did not see that.
I thought maybe he was. I could be talking out my ass. Let's see. Maybe he's not. Injuries. Saquon Barkley is questionable. Yeah, so he had a sprained right ankle. Yeah, I don't I don't know where they're getting their numbers, but give me Seattle all day long on that. Well, another week down, Jake. I think we did pretty good this time, though.
Yeah, and seems like, well, I mean, the spreads are pretty good. You know, the lines are pretty good all the time, but it seems like I'm understanding the teams a little bit better. So,
yeah, I think we learned a little bit. Like I said, there's teams like the Cowboys that just like, I don't know who they are. Cleveland, Baltimore, same way.
Well, then with all the injuries, like it changes dynamics significantly. Like,
yeah,
if your quarterback's going down or is on injury protocol, like or concussion protocol, like,
yep,
I don't know if I'd want to bet unless I know if they're going to play or not.
Yep, that's exactly right. So, that's what we got for this week. Jake, you'll stick around after the video. I got to take a leak, and yeah. So have fun betting, enjoy the football, and move your ass. We're burning daylight.
You rise up in the morning beneath the stars so bright. Pull your hat down, make sure your cinch is tight. Horses kinda snuffy, cold chill up your spine. We'll get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight. Burning daylight. Burning daylight. In the saddle till the job's done right. Burning daylight. Well, life is just a gather, and you won't catch 'em all. But when you ride through the gate, make sure you sit up tall. I can see the horizon, it's looking pretty bright. Well, get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight. Burning daylight. Burning daylight. In the saddle till the job's done right.